As he wanders through old Istanbul, Yusuf Abu Bakr's mind floats back to the friend he could not save. Abu Bakr was a producer, also called fixer, for US journalist Steven Sotloff. They were kidnapped just inside Syria by ISIS gunmen in August 2013. Sotloff never made it out alive.
I was very angry first, very, very angry. After that, I calmed down and I was very sorry. I tried to do my best to help him. My feeling, so sad, like I lost one brother.
Abu Bakr told CNN he first met Sotloff in 2012. Sotloff had hired him for a planned 3-day trip into Syria. He had a surprise gift for Abu Bakr when he picked him up at the Turkey-Syria border on August 4th, 2013.
He gave me a small gift, camera, and he said to me, "Happy birthday, Yusuf." I say to him, "Thank you." When I turn my face to the way of into front of me, they was wait us on the road, and they kidnapped us.
They were just 20 minutes into their drive to Aleppo. Abu Bakr explained 3 cars were parked by the highway. About 15 gunmen armed with assault rifles leapt out when they saw them approach.
In the road, I was asking him, "Who is you? What do you want?" They say to me, "Just shut up."
He says the gunmen ordered him and Sotloff to cover their eyes.
They hit him in the gun and said, "Close your face, but in Arabic. I explained to him, "Steve, close your eyes or they will hit you." They hit me and said to me, "Shut up, don't talk English."
The fixer knew travel in Syria was risky, so on this trip, like others in the past, he took trusted relatives and guns for protection.
I have security with the guns from my family, and I said to him, "I have papers from Brigade Tawheed," and he gave me permissions to cross.
Before working as a fixer, Abu Bakr said he'd spent a few months fighting in the ranks of the rebel Tawheed Brigade, a moderate Islamist faction. Shortly after they were snatched, Abu Bakr says the gunmen took them to a textile factory on the outskirts of Aleppo.
Took us up to floor inside building and put everybody in a room alone. After that, I hear he talked with Steve. He said to him, give me your password." He said to me, password. And Steve gave him the password for telephone, for laptop, I don't know. And after that, I didn't hear the voice of Steve.
Abu Bakr, his brother and cousins were held for 15 days. He did not see or hear any American or British jihadis.
"Do you know who is us?" I told him, "I think you are ISIS, Islamic State in Iraq and Sham." He said, "Yes, you are in Islamic State of Iraq and Sham. It should be kill you because you are a spy, you work with America, with CIA and FBI. We will leave you now because you have these papers. You can go now. But if we here you will work with journalists again, we will kill you for sure."
Months after his release, he heard the US journalist was moved from the textile factory to an industrial complex outside Aleppo and later to the ISIS stronghold of Raqqa. Abu Bakr said he'd worked safely with scores of other international journalists before Sotloff's abduction. Reporters who knew him and were consulted by CNN say he was trustworthy. He believes a border guard may have tipped off ISIS.
They wait for me, exactly. Because when they saw my car come, they leave the cars.
After he was freed, he says he was never interviewed by any US officials or investigators.
No, from the government of America, didn't anyone contact, any officer didn't contact me and ask me about anything about how you kidnapped or try to take any information about my kidnap or Steve.
The rebel fighter turned fixer learned of Sotloff's execution from the video ISIS posted online September 2nd.
You don't have to send any message to the killer. The killer is killer. But I send message to the world to say it's not really Islam. They are liar. And I say that to everybody, to all the people. I say they are not Muslims. Don't care to him. They are enemy.
Away from Syria's battlefield, Abu Bakr has found safe haven for now in Turkey. But he says he can never escape the memory of a journalist who was his friend.